Bonjour, comment allez-vous? Hello, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Anubhav. If you have already subscribed to my channel, press the bell icon to get the latest updates. In today's class, we are starting with Bilan 4 and hence this is the part 1 for Bilan 4. The textbook which we are discussing is Entre Jeunes Class 10, the textbook prescribed by CBSE for class 10 French students, and all my other videos based on this particular textbook are present in the playlist titled Entre Jeunes Class 10. The link to the playlist is provided in the description box below. There I have already mentioned the prerequisite videos which you need to watch. Their links will be provided in the description box below. Negative expressions in French, how to ask questions or forming questions in French, and direct and indirect speech. Okay. So in this textbook we are on page number 108. Je révise ce que j'ai appris dans cette unité. So I am revising what all I just learned in this unit. In which unit? Unit number 4, which comprises of chapter 10, 11 and 12. Right. First question, mais ou négatif. Okay, convert the affirmative sentences into negative. आपको affirmative statements दी है, उनको आपको negation करना है, negative statement में convert करना है. Okay, let's go through them one by one. We have first question. Je pense qu'elle a déjà 40 ans. I think that she is already 40 years. Negative will be what? I think that she isn't 40 yet. Right. So, déjà. For déjà, negative expression is what? Ne, then the verb, and then pass encore. For these you must watch my negative expressions video. So first one will be je pense qu'elle n'a pas encore 40 ans. This was the first one. Second one we have tout le monde est arrivé à l'heure. Tout le monde, the whole world or everyone. Okay. Here it should be everyone. So literal translation is whole world, but to the context it should be everyone. So tout le monde est arrivé à l'heure. So for everyone, negative is what? No one, right? So personne. It would be like tout le monde is in the beginning of the statement, right? That's why the negative counterpart, personne is also coming in front. So, personne n'est arrivé à l'heure. No one came on time. Third one, we have cet été, j'irai en France et en Italie. This summer I will go to France and to Italy. So, we have two options here, right? So neither nor should be the negative counterpart, right? So cet été, je n'irai ni en France ni en Italie. Number 4, we have j'aime encore me coucher tard. So encore's negative expression is what? Ne, then the verb, then plus. Right. So it should be je n'aime plus me coucher tard. I don't like to sleep late, to go to bed late. Right. So je n'aime plus me coucher tard. Number 5, we have elle a toujours étudié avec plaisir. Toujours, always. So she always studies with pleasure. Negative, she never studies with pleasure. So toujours will change to jamais, right? Negative counterpart of toujours is jamais, which means never. So elle n'a jamais étudié avec plaisir. Fine. This is a negative expressions, question number 1. Now I have to rub at least 3 to accommodate the next question. Next one is forming questions. Tu veux la question? Or tu veux les questions? It's written in both ways. Now we have moved to question number 2. Okay. Tu la question. आपको सेंटेंस दे रखा है, आपको किस वर्ड को लेकर क्वेश्चन बनाना है, वो वर्ड भी हाईलाइटेड है. लाइक यू कैन सी इट्स इन ऑरेंज टेक्स्ट एंड इट्स अंडरलाइंड, राइट? So you need to frame your question based on that word, which revolves around that word. Fine. So question number 1 is, oui, j'aime beaucoup le football. Yes, I like a lot. I like football a lot. Okay. So whenever the reply is in either oui or no, the question is asked generally with what? Est-ce que. Right. So question number 2. First one. Est-ce que tu aimes le football? Question mark. Don't miss writing the question mark in the subjective paper. Okay, it's necessary. Question number 2. We have le billet d'avion coûte 500 euros. So the ticket of the flight cost 500 euros. So the question would be what? How much is the cost of the flight ticket? Right. So you can have like multiple answers as long as it's correct. So one could be combien coûte le billet d'avion? Another way of writing, ça fait combien pour le billet d'avion? Ça fait combien? Right. Both means what's the cost, right? How much is the cost? En été, en France, il fait beau. How is the weather? Question should be what? Like the answer is, in summers in France it is pleasant. So how is the weather in France during summers? Right. So en été, during summers, small q. Quel temps fait-il en France? Simple. How's the weather in France during the summer season? Then we have elle est absente parce qu'elle ne va pas bien. So, okay. She's not well, fine. So whenever the reason is having because, question is with what? Why. And why in French is what? Pourquoi. Right. So pourquoi est-elle absente? Number 5. Monsieur Dupont sort avec sa famille. Sa famille is underlined. So Mr. Dupont went out, sorti is the verb, with his family. With whom he went out, right? Avec qui Monsieur Dupont sort-il? Avec qui Monsieur Dupont, and then the inversion, sort-il. Okay. Time to move to the next question. It's an interesting question. Corrige les fautes et réécris. L'écrit, fine. Corrige les fautes, find the errors, correct the errors, and rewrite them. आपको sentence दे रखी है 5. First sentence में कुछ mistake है. It could be a spelling error, it could be a grammatical error. उस error को आपको identify करना है और उसको correct करके पूरे sentence को फिर से rewrite करना है. ठीक है? So first one. Tu dois trouver tous les fautes dans cette phrase. Two mistakes are there. I guess I can just write the changes and you can write the whole thing because I have time constraint and space constraint, right? But in case you get it in your assignment or exam, you write the full statement. Okay, so tu dois. In the question, it's D-O-I-T, doa. But the conjugation with tu is D-O-I-S, doa. Right? So doa, I'm writing the changes like this. This is what's before. This will become doa. Change number 1. Change number 2. We have toutes les fautes dans sa phrase. It should be cette phrase. Feminine singular. Okay. So, cette phrase. So, before phrase will change to set. And then you need to, remaining sentence is the same, you need to write the whole thing, I'm just writing the changes here. Okay, B part. Ensuite, il faut réécrire les phrases qui sont corrigées. Fine. So, ensuite, il faut. F-A-U-T with falloir. The subject pronoun is always il. Okay, not tu. So, tu will change to il. And les phrases que sont corrigées. Sont corrigées, past participle will be having this thing, what? Agreement, right? Because it's auxiliary verb is être. And it will have an extra E. It has an S, fine, because it's plural, but it's also feminine. So corrigé will have an extra E before S. Okay, so corrigé in the question will become corrigé. Simple. C part, we have le réalisé. Mistake. Imperative affirmative. The pronoun comes after the verb. Right. In imperative affirmative. Okay. So réaliser le. Change number 1. It's written le réaliser. It will change to réaliser le. Exclamation mark needs to be added. Right. N'oublie pas à accorder les adjectifs. So n'oublie. It's the conjugation with tu, right, in imperative. So it should be oublié. An extra z should be added because the first part is the imperative of this verb. Réaliser with vous, right. So the next part will also be with vous. So oublié. So oublie will become oublié. Simple. D part. We have oh, I'm numbering them like A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's better. Fourth part, bon chance. Bon chance, it should be bon chance. Chance, feminine singular. So B-O-double-N-E. Okay, so bon will become bon. Fine. And what else? Je suis sûre que vous êtes des bonnes étudiants? No, the bonnes étudiants. In front of adjective, plural adjectives, when the adjective is coming before the noun and it's in plural, then they will become the. Okay. And then we have fifth one, si vous faisiez? No, faisiez is wrong conjugation, it should be fait. Okay, so si vous faites. Faisiez will become fait. Okay. Attention à la professeur. À la professeur, no, it should be au professeur. À la will change to au. And then, vous réussirez, you will pass the exams well. You will pass this exercise well. So, exercise, masculine, singular, beginning with a vowel. So, C-double-T-E will change to C-E-T. Set exercise. Simple. Now, after the question number 5. Sorry, question number 2. To accommodate question number 4. What's that? Ah, long question. Direct and light speech. This is the prerequisite. Like, I just realized that in my direct and indirect speech, I have covered many tenses. Right. But in 10th curriculum, there's only the present tense and imperative, right? So I think because I have uploaded a video on revision video of direct and indirect, which is for preparation of 10th board. I think I should put that video as well in the description box, as that would be more helpful. Okay. Because in these direct and indirect speech, I have covered some more extra tenses as well, which are not there in 10th curriculum. Fine. नरगिस दी मैं ले फ्राज ओ स्टील एंड डायरेक्ट स्पीच दे रखा है, इनडायरेक्ट में कन्वर्ट करना है. फाइन. फर्स्ट, नरगिस दी il febo, normal declarative statement. Nurgis di il febo. Simple. Number 2, we have Paul di Sylvie, combien de stylo as-tu? So Paul said, Sylvie, how many pens do you have? In indirect, what it should be? Paul said to Sylvie, how many pens she has, right? So Paul D or Paul Dimond, I am going with Paul Dimond because it's a question. But if you want to keep the same word, then you can go for D, because in the question it's given D. So Paul Dimond asked Sylvie, combien de stylo LR. No question mark in indirect speech, no this thing. What? Inversion in indirect speech. Like I'm from the perspective of the curriculum I'm talking about here. Le patron dit à la secrétaire, comment vas-tu au bureau? So the patron asked the secretary, how do you go to the office? So le patron dit à la secrétaire or demande à la secrétaire. Demande should be better because here it's a question, right? That's right. Secrétaire, comment elle va au bureau? Number 4, we have le professeur lui dit, pourquoi fais-tu du bruit? The professor said to him, why did you make noise? So, professor said to him, why he made noise, right? So, le professeur lui, let's write D here, lui dit, pourquoi? Subject will change from tu will become il fait du bruit. Number 5, mon ami m'a dit, sois alert, be at time, imperative. So infinitive form, it will change to infinitive after the. So mon ami m'a dit or m'a demande to be at time, d'être à l'heure. Okay. So half below food is done. Let's put a halt here. C'est tout pour aujourd'hui. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel Entre Jeunes Class. And if you have any doubt or suggestion, you may write that in the comment section below. You may also like my Facebook page by the same name, Entre Jeunes Class. See you in my next video, which will be Bilan for no. It could be something else. But next video based on this particular textbook will be Entre Jeunes Class 10, Bilan 4 Part 2. So thanks for watching. Au revoir, n'oubliez pas que la langue française est l'amour.